Welcome, guys. Welcome to the For Posterity Podcast. This is where we basically talk about things that improve your life and make life better. My name is Archie Davies, and let's jump into it. For posterity, for future generations. It's all about creating a life that you are proud of, something that you can take and pass on to your kids' kids one day. Basically, making sure that you leave something for your family. Now, this is something that's very personal for myself and to myself, is because I've been raised by two fathers, my biological father and my stepfather. My biological father passed away when I was about 6 years old. I don't remember him that much. All I know is that every time I go to family gatherings and I see friends and people that know him, they will always talk about what a wonderful guy he was, the life of the party, always pranking people. And my stepfather, he's got this whole legacy that he left behind of being someone that actually made things happen. He was the person that people would look up to just make things happen, organizing events and stuff. So like he had all these friends that knew him, and when I came into his life, I knew him as by his name Clive, but everybody that knew him as Nicky. Nothing on his ID, nothing on it. Like he had no papers to say Nikki, but everybody knew him as Nikki, and that was his brand. That person that would go out and make things happen. That person, like he was a friend to everybody. Like he just had this aura of walking around, and people knew him. Like going to the mall with my father was just a nightmare because you'll see people there that just you'll start talking, and also he loved talking. But anyway, um, so that's the two fathers basically raised me up, and both I love them, but they didn't leave much in terms of their brand. So if you don't know about him, like it's very difficult to put into words what they left. My biological father left a legacy of looking after his family. Like when he passed away, yes, there were some issues with the estate, but in terms of looking after his family and us as his kids, like we were sorted out. So for me, that was something that it just burned within myself to be that person, to leave something, and I kind of just leave like an essence of myself. So this podcast is basically my way of one inspiring other people. Like you've got a brand, like you work in a company, you make money, you are successful, but what are you leaving, like what are you leaving behind, like what are you, like what is it, if the job that you are currently working in, if that falls away, then who are you? Like that experience, like that's, I experienced that for myself. I've always been motivated and like all passionate about building my career. When I had my business like this, like that business encapsulated every essence of myself. And when I had to close down the business, I lost myself, I lost who I was. I was lost because of that. And from that, the whole desire for me comes out to build up my personal brand, build up what I have inside of me so that never ever that I would lose that. And that's pretty much the essence of what we want to do in this podcast. Thank you for coming here and enjoying. Beautiful things will be coming. Take care.